If you're playing this slate like it's 3 equal picks, you're going to misprice the risk. Because tonight is 3 different tensions. Let me go through them. 1 roll surge over in defensive vice. 1 clean distribution under with variance traps. Be careful. And 1 public leaning number that looks wrong right now. And through all 3, we're running the same check. The same check. What am I missing? If you value discipline breakdowns over hype, subscribe. Drop your strongest lean in the comments. I actually read them when they're there. So, if you like this, guys, drop me some comments. If you don't like it, drop me some comments. Look, go to my website. Challenge me. Say something to me. Say, Stat Lab, what's going on? Did I beat you? Hey, Stat Lab, your analysis is off. It really threw me off. Or, Stat Lab, man, you really helped me out. Either way, that's what I'm here for. Right? Go in here. Look around. Look at my videos. I make this for you guys. I make this stuff for you guys. Okay? Drop me a like. Drop me a follow. I'll be here every day. I'm not going nowhere. Look, you can say, hey, you're just 50%. Yes. I'm 50% to my number. But my analysis could put you at 100%. Because you might like or dislike what I'm saying. But how do I know? Leave me a like. Subscribe. Let's get into it. Isaiah Collier. Let's make this screen a little bit bigger. Let's go here. Okay. Let's take a look. Start with the real question. Why did this line drop 3 full points? Why? What is the reason? 23.5 down to 20.5. That's not random. That's marking adjusting. Season median. He's sitting right at 20.5. Man, we're looking maybe 20. So, at 20.5, the book pricing is actually normal. It's basically normal. 20.5. But the last 2 weeks have not been normal. They're not. They haven't been. They have not. Last 10. Look. This guy's comfortable. Look at this. Let's go last 20. Look. Median is mid-20s. That's a distribution shift. Now, before we talk with his confidence, let's talk about the friction. Houston. That's the friction. That's the opponent. Elite defensive profile. Top tier suppression. And they play with a slower tempo. That's a defensive vice grip. So the over must survive possession compression. Now, we run a reality check. We ran a check earlier. You did. I'm about to say it. What am I missing? Missing the Keontae George status. If George reclaims primary handling, Collier's usage compresses. That's the failure path. But here's why he's still playable, okay? The surge has lasted long enough to look sticky. And the market already corrected aggressively. At 23.5, this was inflated. It was heavily inflated. And now at 20.5, this is a buy-back zone. Give it back. And the production isn't one lane. Points and assists are carrying it. And rebounds are additive. This isn't a needs 30 real points type of over. It's very, very diversified with the three categories, right? So we'll frame it as role versus defensive friction. And I'm going with it over 20.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Exposure is controlled. Houston makes any over uncomfortable. Now, if you're building on PrizePicks tonight, this is a role-based adjustment play, not blind momentum. Full sizing framework is in the stand store. So click the link below, guys. Go down, go in the stand store and play around. See what's there. I have free picks. I have purchase picks that I don't even share on here. My free picks I put a lot of time in this. Those premium picks, several people put time in those. Okay? You want to check out those premium picks. All right? We got guys here working very hard to get you answers, to get you what you need to know. Okay? Compare numbers before committing exposure. Now, this next prop is one of the cleanest on the board. I like it. Right? Not too uncomfortable. All right? Dorian Finney-Smith. Under 9.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Under, which is shocking, but consistently under. Now, before the verdict, introduce the trap. Okay? That's what I'm going to do. Utah plays fast. Utah's defense is soft. That sounds like an over environment. But Mr. Finney-Smith is not the primary beneficiary of pace. He's a pacer. His usage is very low. And it takes a little peripheral involvement, if you know what I mean. Now, let's go. We look at last five. Yeah, this is Mr. Dorian, right? Last five. 80% to the under. Almost all of them, right? We go last 10. Almost all of them. Look, it's here. Okay, the season median, it sits around 7. The line is 9.5. That's a real, what you call cushion. It's a real cushion. Now, public alignment, heavy under money, and the line hasn't collapsed. That's reinforcement, not certainty. Now, it's tension. Yeah, you know when I say tension, the one that makes me stress out, right? You know what I'm thinking. You should by now, right? You almost should be waiting for it, right? What am I missing? 3-point variance. There could be an abnormal minute spike and some weird assist outlier that sometimes happen with this guy. He has shown one spike, but, across 20 games, he almost never lives above the 10 assist mark. This is not matchup dependent. This is distribution dependent. My take? Yeah, I'm with the under 9.5 points, rebound, and assists. It's structural. But we can respect the 3-point variance as the volatility level. Once again, if you're building tonight, anchor, structural, layer, conditional, or roll shift plays. Now, the one where public memory and recent reality clash. Now, then layer and reality class. Desmond Bain, under 7.5 rebounds and assists. Thank you. that was a nice little tune for me. Let's start with the imbalance. Public money is leaning over, and the line is steady. That's tension, right? Season median sits around, we look at the season, we want to look at, sitting around 8. Not recently, but for the season, right? So the book bangs 7.5 and says fair. Like I said, recent reality, the median is closer to 6. The recent hit rate for him on that number is very, very poor. So the line is asking for a revision that hasn't shown up. Now, before we declare anything, we introduce the pivot variable. What am I missing? What am I missing? We're missing Suggs. We're missing his status, right? If Suggs is out or limited, Bain absorbs more creation. That's the overpath. That's the path to being over. I understand. That must be treated seriously. Now, zoom out again. Zoom out. Go out. Let's zoom out. All right? Even with Wagner already out and rotation shifts occurring, recent samples still haven't produced stable rebounds and assist lift. This redistribution hasn't shown consistency. Add the matchup. Lakers, strong on the glass. They have neutral tempo. So, no automatic boost. We delay the verdict until that's clear. If Suggs is fully active, the distribution still lives below 7.5. If Suggs scratches late, volatility rises. But at current status, this lean under 7.5 rebounds and assists. It's not explosive. It's not emotional. It's recent distribution versus memory. Let's go. That's it. So, let's go over it. Let's put these in buckets, clean buckets. Okay? The most stable structure, Finney-Smith, under 9.5 points, rebounds, and assists. The best roll surge with the defensive friction is Collier, over 20.5 points, rebounds, and assists. The most sensitive to redistribution variable is Desmond Bain, under 7.5 rebounds and assists. Different tensions, different exposure sizes, no equal sizing. If you want full bucket allocation and size tiers, go to that stand store down below. Use PrizePicks for card construction. Compare lines on NOVIG and BETR. And track everything publicly through Pikkit. We're not chasing heat. We're pricing probability. Drop your strongest line in the comments. Subscribe if you want structured breakdowns every slate. Execute intelligently. Less cash. Salute.